What if I told you that you could live in a beautiful, traditional Japanese home, surrounded by mountains and nature, without paying any rent at all? Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Japan has thousands of abandoned homes waiting for someone to bring them back to life. These aren't just any homes, they are filled with history and charm, and some of them are offered for practically nothing. Imagine living rent-free in one of the most culturally rich countries in the world. Keep watching, because what you're about to hear might just change everything you thought you knew about affordable living. Japan is famous for its bustling cities, advanced technology, and rich cultural heritage. But there's a side to Japan that not many people know about, a side where entire villages are offering beautiful traditional homes for practically nothing. Today, we're taking you on a journey into the heart of rural Japan, where you could move into an affordable, even rent-free, traditional home. And it's all part of an incredible initiative designed to breathe life back into these serene communities. Imagine walking through streets lined with quaint wooden houses, hearing the laughter of neighbors, and knowing that you're part of something bigger, a movement to restore and revive Japan's hidden gems. Many rural areas are suffering from depopulation, with younger generations moving to cities and leaving behind their ancestral homes. The beauty of these untouched regions is slowly fading as communities dwindle. But now, the Japanese government and local councils have decided to take action. These stunning properties, known as Ikiya, are waiting for new residents like you to bring them back to life, restore their charm, and create new memories. These homes are more than just buildings, they are symbols of Japan's history and culture, representing decades, even centuries, of life and tradition. Japan has a fascinating problem called the Ikiya crisis. With more people moving to big cities, rural areas have been left with thousands of abandoned homes, known as Ikiya. These properties, once filled with families and vibrant community life, now stand empty, slowly decaying as the years pass. The government and local communities are eager to fill these empty homes, and they're offering amazing deals to make it happen. Some of these homes can be bought for as little as $1, and others are available rent-free if you're willing to renovate or settle into a peaceful countryside lifestyle. The Ikiya banks are online databases managed by local governments that list these abandoned homes for sale or rent. These databases contain a wide variety of properties, from small cottages nestled in valleys to larger family homes with multiple rooms, gardens, and stunning views. Many of these properties need some renovation, but the rewards can be immense. Imagine taking an old, forgotten house and transforming it into your dream home, a place full of warmth and character, steeped in history, where you can create new memories while honoring the past. Renovating an Ikiya isn't just about fixing a building, it's about preserving culture, embracing the challenge, and adding your own story to a long-standing tradition. Many of these homes come with charming architectural features, such as sliding shoji doors, tatami mat flooring, and wooden beams that have stood the test of time. Picture restoring these features, breathing new life into a place that has been forgotten for too long, and feeling the satisfaction that comes from preserving a piece of history. You'll be contributing to a larger movement, one that values community, heritage, and sustainability. If you've ever dreamed of embracing a simpler, more nature-connected lifestyle, moving to rural Japan might just be the answer. These homes often come with spacious gardens, stunning views, and a sense of community that's hard to find in big cities. Plus, with a lower cost of living and fresh local food at your fingertips, the benefits go far beyond saving on rent. Imagine waking up every morning to breathtaking views of rice paddies, lush forests, or majestic mountains. You could have your own vegetable garden, where you grow organic produce that ends up on your dinner table. The lifestyle is slower, allowing you to appreciate each moment, whether it's enjoying a cup of tea while gazing at the scenery, or participating in local festivals that are rich in tradition and culture. Moving to rural Japan means being part of a community that values connection, where people know their neighbors, help each other, and celebrate life together. Local markets offer fresh, seasonal produce, and you'll find that the cost of living is much lower compared to urban areas. The air is cleaner, the nights are quieter, and the stars are brighter. Many people find that moving to the countryside brings a sense of calm and fulfillment that's hard to achieve in the city. The pace of life is slower, giving you time to enjoy the small things, whether it's a morning walk through the fields, an afternoon spent chatting with a neighbor, or evenings watching the stars with no city lights to obscure them. In addition to the natural beauty and peace, living in rural Japan also means experiencing the warmth of local communities. Villages in Japan are known for their close-knit communities where everyone looks out for each other. You'll be invited to take part in seasonal festivals, community events, and traditional ceremonies that have been passed down through generations. This sense of belonging and community is something that's hard to find in larger cities. You may even learn skills like farming, traditional crafts, or cooking local dishes, enriching your experience even further. Another major benefit is the affordability of rural living. With lower property taxes, reduced utility costs, and minimal living expenses, your overall cost of living can be significantly lower than in urban areas. The access to fresh food from local farmers means you're eating healthier, and your lifestyle can become much more sustainable. By embracing this opportunity, you can improve your quality of life while being part of a movement to revive these charming rural areas. So, how can you start your journey to living rent-free in Japan? The first step is to look into Japan's Akiya banks. These are online databases where local governments list available properties, some of which are being offered for almost nothing. Simply searching for Akiya Bank and the name of the prefecture you're interested in can bring up a wealth of options. You'll find everything from quaint cottages to larger family homes that are just waiting for a new lease on life. Next, it's important to understand that many of these properties may need some work. Renovations are often part of the deal, but don't worry, there are government grants and incentives available to help cover the costs. Some areas even offer support for people moving in, such as language classes, help with setting up utilities, and introductions to the local community. The idea is to make the transition as smooth as possible and to help newcomers feel welcomed. We'll also talk about the practical steps involved, how to navigate the application process, what paperwork you'll need, and how to work with local real estate agents or municipal offices. The goal is to demystify the process and show you that this dream is well within reach. One of the best ways to start is by contacting the municipal offices of the village or town you're interested in. They are often very eager to help new residents settle in and can provide information on available homes, grants, and community resources. There are also renovation subsidies that can significantly reduce the cost of restoring an old home. Some prefectures offer up to 50% of renovation costs for those willing to make the move. You can also find local builders who specialize in traditional homes, making the renovation process smoother. If you're interested in a more hands-on approach, some programs even offer workshops on how to renovate these homes yourself, giving you the skills to turn an Akiya into your dream home. To inspire you further, let's take a look at some real stories from people who have already made the move. Meet Emma, a digital nomad from Australia who traded her small apartment in Tokyo for a spacious Akiya in the countryside. Now, she enjoys a rent-free lifestyle, a friendly neighborhood, and a garden where she grows her own vegetables. Emma shared that at first, she was nervous about moving to a rural area, especially with limited Japanese language skills. But her worries quickly faded when she realized how welcoming the community was. Her neighbors helped her with renovations, taught her about local customs, and even invited her to community events. Today, Emma says she feels more connected and fulfilled than she ever did living in the city. She spends her mornings working remotely, her afternoons tending to her garden, and her evenings enjoying the tranquility of her new home. Then there's Thomas, an engineer from Germany who moved with his wife and 2 children. They were looking for a change of pace and a healthier environment for their kids. They found a beautiful traditional house through an Akiya bank and decided to take the plunge. Thomas says that while the renovation work was challenging, it was also deeply rewarding. His family has embraced the rural lifestyle, and they love the space, freedom, and community spirit that comes with living in the countryside. His children have made friends at the local school, and his wife has started learning traditional Japanese crafts from the local community center. There's also the story of Miguel, a chef from Spain who always wanted to live a more self-sufficient life. He found an Akiya with a large plot of land, and now he grows his own vegetables, raises chickens, and even has a small orchard. He's integrated into the community, often hosting small cooking classes using ingredients he grows himself. Miguel says the lifestyle change has been transformational not just in his career but in how he views happiness and fulfillment. He has found peace and a sense of purpose he never had in the busy kitchens of Tokyo. Of course, moving to rural Japan isn't for everyone. We'll discuss the pros and cons of this unique opportunity, from the peace and tranquility to the challenges of adapting to rural life. On the positive side, there's the chance to live rent-free or at a very low cost, the opportunity to enjoy a slower pace of life, and the ability to connect deeply with nature and community. There's something truly magical about experiencing the seasons in Japan, watching cherry blossoms bloom in spring, enjoying festivals in summer, harvesting crops in autumn, and cozying up during the peaceful winter months. Each season brings its own charm and traditions, and being part of it can make you feel truly connected to the rhythm of life. However, it's important to be aware of the potential challenges. Life in rural Japan can be isolated, especially if you're used to the conveniences of city living. Public transportation may be limited, and you might need a car to get around. The homes often require renovation, which can be time-consuming and costly, despite the available grants. And there's also the cultural aspect. Adapting to a new way of life, learning the language, and understanding local customs can be challenging, but also incredibly rewarding. You need to be prepared for a lifestyle that may be quite different from what you're used to, one that requires patience, flexibility, and a willingness to immerse yourself in a new culture. Some people also find that the pace of rural life can be too slow. If you thrive on the energy and excitement of city life, this may not be the right fit. However, for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle, and for those who long for a more meaningful connection with their surroundings, rural Japan offers a rare opportunity to step away from the pressures of modern society and create a life that's rich in experience, culture, and tranquility. If you're excited about the possibility of moving to Japan rent-free, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content about affordable living options around the world. Leave a comment below if you'd consider making this move, or if you have questions about the process, we'd love to help. Whether it's the lure of adventure, the promise of a simpler life, or the opportunity to be part of a unique community, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let's turn this dream into a reality together. Thank you for joining us on this journey into Japan's hidden opportunities. The world is full of amazing places to live, and Japan might just be your next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, a life of adventure is just one bold move away. Whether you're seeking a fresh start, a unique cultural experience, or simply a place to call home without the financial burden of rent, Japan's countryside may be waiting for you. Don't let the opportunity pass by, take that bold step, and who knows? You might just find the life you've always dreamed of.